My homily for the 15th of November 2020. Another familiar gospel, the parable of the talents, with a fairly obvious interpretation that we should use our gifts and talents in God's service in doing good. Fair enough, that's right. But there is more to it than that. Parables should make us think and reflect, get our brains working. And the more we reflect, the more we can benefit from God's word. The church links it with an interesting first reading, a perfect wife who can find her. It speaks of the gifts she has and uses, so presumably that is the link. To digress for a moment, you ladies might like to change the reading to a perfect husband who can find him. It might be something like this. He is busy with hammer and screwdriver. He does his work with eager hands. He sets his hands to the cooking, his fingers grasp the hoover. Something to think about anyway. Why not submit your own versions of that, ladies? We could perhaps put them up on our website for everybody's perusal. Going back to the gospel, we certainly should use our gifts and talents, but it will not necessarily bring worldly success, as it seemed to bring to the men who traded with their talents. The man who hid his talent was afraid to take a risk. That's why he was condemned. But when you take a risk, it might not always come off. You could lose your talent. I don't believe God is too concerned with worldly success. He's not against it, but he doesn't judge us as we usually judge each other on the basis of our worldly achievements. He just wants us to have a go. And if we should fail, then he wants us to learn from our mistakes. Mistakes can be great teachers. We can all learn a lot from them. We can be harsh judges of each other and of ourselves. All God asks is that we're willing to take a risk for him. I can't say I've ever regretted anything I've done for God, however it's turned out. I've grown through the experience. My regrets are about the times I've not done something for God, when I've hung back fearful and lacking in trust, with the result that I've gone backwards. However, I suppose that even from those experiences we can learn, and the next time, have a go for God.